Hello, beautiful YouTube viewers. Welcome to Soul Vibrations. This is an energy general reading for the sign of Leo. We are currently in mid-May of 2024, and so just throwing those dates out there just so you know when this video was recorded, but really time doesn't matter. This is just when you hear this message, if it resonates, then beautiful. It was meant for you. Otherwise, please release it into the universe. And I just really hope that you at least get something out of this message. I did meditate and shuffle the cards with you in mind. And with that said, I will go ahead and begin. Please like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel called to do. Okay. Okay, Leo, what I see here is you being a little too aggressive with your fire. Like almost a sense of burnout, I feel, from you. Like you've been rushing, or you've been having you've been feeling the need to overdo yourself in some sense, or like you're just tired, or you're in the defensive per se. I mean, please hear me out. I see change coming in for you, Leo. There's work that needs to be done, and energetically speaking, your fire within is a little bit exhausted. And I think that you're using it where it might not be needed, where it's going to leave you exhausted and feeling a bit defensive. Like energy here is asking you to bring in a little bit of water, bring in some balance. When it comes to the Two of Cups, is speaking to me about bringing in your two sides, your soft and your hard, your nurturing and your providing, your feminine, your masculine, your good and your bad, like having a balance there, but in an emotional sense, you being able to actually feel it. Because I feel that mentally here, and possibly even physically, you're pushing. You're pushing hard. And so, because I also see water here, it's almost like calm yourself down and have faith. Have faith that everything will be as it should be. I see here energies asking to nourish yourself, to give life to something new, to allow yourself to be fertile in different areas, but specifically within the fire that you have within. The fire element within all of us is our passion, is our desire, it's our war, it's our sex drive, it's our compassion, it's our actions. And so definitely here it's a little bit defensive and a little bit rushed. And here, it's asking you for balance, because it's asking you to be direct with your fire, but in a more wise, and a more determined, because the energy of the King of Wands is very direct, because he's masculine energy, and he's like the life of the party too, but he's very direct when he needs to be, and he is wise, and he is adventurous, and he's a natural leader. definitely a natural born leader, and he is one to pursue his goals, but he's very direct. And right now, because there's a little bit of like rush, or like just maybe tiredness, or there's not a lot of energy, maybe you need to build up on that fire. Like, what gives you, what brings you that fire? And for that, it's gonna take work. It's asking for consistency, for protection of yourself, of you grounding yourself enough to be able to like push forward, be consistent on something that you're doing, but not in a like aggressive way, almost like take your time. He's like learning also. He's like, the Eight of Pentacles speak about consistency. It is diligence. It is working hard. It's attention to detail. It's enjoyment through labor. So don't see it as like, oh, I gotta, like, it's almost like, again, if it feels right to you, it's because it's right. And if it doesn't, then let it go, release it. And really look for things that bring you drive, not that make you have the need to fight. And this also speaks to me about constructive criticism. Okay, have faith that what you bring to the table is of use. But don't be so defensive with yourself and with others. Like, be nurturing to yourself. Be proud of the work that you are getting done, that you are completing. The Nine of Wands speaks about boundaries, also persistence, hope and strength. But I see here that it's almost like a feeling of like adversary, like you're defensive in some shape or form too. And what tells me that is this one particular on the other end. It's almost like you're already on top. You don't have to keep fighting. You're already on top, and you're coming with heart, you know. Look at his shirt, his green shirt. It's like he has that energy, and he's pure of heart, and there's no need to try to prove yourself anymore. You're doing the work from a place of love, not only for yourself, but for others as well. But there is something here that says a lot about like connect back to your faith, connect back to yourself, like nurture yourself, love yourself, looking to what is it that you're trying to build upon, find your creativity in a more diverse way. Be mindful where you put that energy as well. Like, be consistent with the things that will build upon something that will physically show face and show value in some shape or form. Slow down, smell the roses. To, again, think things clearly, because swords, it's our intellect. It's the wind within. It's the wind element, which is our intellect, our thought process. It's how we communicate also, not only to ourselves but to others. So here, the Knight of Sword it's ambitious, it has drive, but it's also very stubborn, and it's being brave, and it brings in fast thinking. But it could also, sometimes miss things. And here it's asking you for attention to detail, so you won't have that feeling of like burnout. Really, like, look into what is it that you're nurturing, what is it that you're giving life to, I feel you in a really good place already, physically, mentally, spiritually, but I feel you tired. So, like I said, just have faith in your own universe. Take care of your health and your emotions. Know that you're not alone. To me, every time I see wings or anything like that, like angels, it's almost like the universe telling me, like, you are being protected. You're being taken care of in some shape or form. Like, ask for help for the unseen, to the elements on earth, to the fire within yourself. Light a candle and speak to that fire, like meditate on it, slow yourself down, and really feel what what is it that mostly makes you feel grounded. The King of Wands tells me that you're determined. You're determined to do something. You're determined to move forward, and you're very determined. But again, it has to come natural in order for it to be direct and clear to not only yourself but others, with the boundaries but you got to bring in your two sides. You got to love yourself and in a very like take care of you in order for you to bloom beautifully and really be able to like nurture other things and bring life to what's new. You really got to look into your two sides. You're, like I said, emotionally wise and physically as well. So yeah, and know that you know the Five of Wands here says it can be, they can be debating. They don't have to necessarily be fighting. This can be a playful kind of energies, but at the same time, the number five does bring change. It brings uncomfortableness because not a lot of people like change. It does bring chaos, and so with that, just know that you have to prepare yourself and have faith again in yourself and that balance and be in a good place to be able to play your part, because this can be challenging, this can be obstacles, and this is also clashing of the egos, which can be also here. You're already on top. You should like be consistent and very determined, like I said, to know your place in this lifetime, in this moment in time, or within yourself. What are your boundaries? Who are you? Where you're trying to go? And like try to focus on yourself, like nurture yourself. So when this comes around, the universe itself will clear itself for them to know who you really are. So I'm trying to listen to what I hear within my mind as well, to tell you if there's something else that I need to deliver to you guys. These two major arcanas really lets me know that the universe is with you. That it's just a matter of you acknowledging that things are being placed in your favor, including the challenges, because you're learning something from that. I just saw all her stars in her crown. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Stars. Almost like letting me know, like, there's stars with there's a star within you that's getting ready to just burst out, you know. And it's just a matter of you burning bright where there's needs to be light. I hope this message resonates with you, Leo. You guys take care of yourselves, and I hope to speak to you soon. Thank you so much. Ciao.